Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 11th through the 20th, 2018 reading for you. Now I've shuffled and meditated upon the cards, so we are going to see what these 10 days have in store for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Right? And if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be, oh goodness, okay, hold on, in the description box below. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There you are. And you have almost a entire reading of Major Arcana cards. You have an ace and one regular card. This is astounding. Okay. So just from the amount of Major Arcana cards, divine cards that are here, you are going to be having a very, very, very powerful 10 days, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. So as beautiful as everything is, expect things to be intense. You don't have any tower cards, you don't have anything that's showing me things falling apart, but you have things opening up for you, and you could be meeting somebody, for those of you who are interested in meeting someone, because we have the Emperor and the Empress coming together. Right? That's beautiful. All right. Your first card is the Universe card. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, it is a wreath with a woman in the middle, clad by a purple ribbon, holding up wands in her hand in victory. It signifies victory, it signifies triumph, the whole world opening up to you. Here, that wreath is represented by the U-shape of the mountains. This is saying everything is washed clean, kind of whitewashed. When it snows, everything looks new and different, and it's beautiful, and you have that crisp, clean smell. This is you moving forward in victory of self. You seeing that the whole world, no, the whole universe is open up to you. And nothing is holding you back. Here, you're incorporeal? I can't say that word right now. You are made of snow and of air. Nothing can hold you back. Nothing can stop you from achieving what it is that you want to achieve and being who it is that you want to be. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And you're embracing that success with a ferocity of self. You're embracing that, kind of the sky's the limit mentality. And as the world opens up to you, you are seeing things differently. You have here the Hangman. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this is a man hanging upside down from a tree. He's physically seeing the world differently. Here, this is a man stuck between the fairy realm and the earthly plane. He's seeing the world differently. He's stuck between two worlds. He's seeing two sides of the coin. Moving forward in courage with the lion's heads up top, if you can see those. This is you embracing change. This is you embracing your empathy, your compassion, your sense of success, and seeing things differently. As the whole world opens up to you, you are realizing that there's a richness and complexity to what it is that you want from life that you might not have thought of before. You might have always been looking at A and thinking, I want this, you want A. And then as everything starts to open up, you realize that there's the rest of the alphabet. You realize that there's other ways of looking at things, and you embrace that. You embrace your compassion, you embrace your healing, you embrace yourself, and you move forward in joy and in beauty, in passion and success. And as you embrace that understanding, you have here a transformation of self, a transformation through friendship, a transformation through compassion. You embrace what you want. Friendship with the yellow dress here, the butterflies that are yellow, flying from our hands, going from being caterpillars to chrysalis to butterflies. And then you start to see love and peace, flexibility of mind and spirit. You might even be shedding your skin, finding yourself being reborn, living in bounty within your home, prosperity, courage, confidence and courage. I always do that. Moving you forward. And when this happens, when this transformation happens, it's going to be overwhelming. And you can get lost in daydreaming. You can get lost in the ideas of embracing this success instead of embracing it. But what you have here is you moving forward, is you embracing the friendship with yourself, the friendship with, for some of you, the person that you are going to meet, who comes at this time where the whole world is opening up to you and you're seeing things differently and you're realizing the power of your thoughts and your mind is so strong, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, that you're sitting there and you're like, what I think I'm able to create, my mind is on point. So be very careful about what you're saying to yourself, what you're thinking about yourself, what you're saying to other people. It's going to hold a gravity to it that it doesn't usually hold. And this is as above, so below. As you think it, so it becomes. As you embrace it, so it is. This is you knowing your mind, knowing yourself, embracing your passion, your creativity. This is here, your brilliance coming through with the sword. Knowing what you want from life, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and not letting anybody take it from you. The coins, prosperity, wealth, abundance coming into your life. What you value as much as money, the cups, peace of mind, peace of self. Connecting with nature. It's a way to recharge your battery. It's a way to cleanse your soul. It's a way to elevate your vibrational level and keep yourself moving higher, because with all these Major Arcana cards, as beautiful as they are, it means that you are elevating yourself to a level that maybe a lot of people around you just don't get. And they might sit there and go, wow, you've really changed. Because you're not connecting the way that you used to. You're seeing so much more and you're embracing so much more from your life than just at this base level. It's as if you're going after greatness, where a lot of people are just trying to get through the day. You are embracing your prosperity and success, and it's going to be overwhelming. It is. But you have this absolute passion of self that is moving you forward. Connecting with nature is going to help you recharge your battery. Is going to help you cleanse your soul, embrace yourself, and sit there and say, okay, I can do this. Because you're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel at times like, oh my gosh, really? Seriously? Again? This? And now you're stepping back. You're taking it all in. And by connecting with nature, you are calming and centering yourself. Because, as I've said before, a tree knows it's a tree. It doesn't ever have an identity crisis. It doesn't ever sit there and not know what it's doing and not know what its purpose here on the earth was for. It knows it's a tree. We as human beings, we muck things up for ourselves. So connect with nature. Let it kind of calm you and center you as you're embracing this change, because you are getting a gift. And the thing is with the aces is that they are gifts. And you can either accept them or you can ignore them. But accept this gift, because you are getting, the universe, the divine, is handing you this gift of new beginnings. You're getting it. And you could have a whole new way of embracing your world. And this doesn't mean that all of a sudden you get a new job and you get a new house and everything's different. Because no matter where you live, no matter what you do, no matter anything like that, you're still you. What this is saying is that you are embracing your passion, you're embracing your creativity, and you're looking at things, and you're kind of changing your eyes a bit. And you're sitting there and saying, the limitations I once put on myself, no more. I am thinking and believing, not every moment of every day, because there are times where, we say terribly negative things about ourselves, to ourselves, or think, oh, okay, of course I failed again. When did I ever succeed? No, don't do that to yourself, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. If you fall back to those thoughts, keep on kind of replacing it with one thing, something that you did, that you sit there and go, wow, I'm really proud of that. And the world starts opening up to you, bit by bit by bit. And you have this abundance come, these new beginnings, this prosperity, this passion. For those of you who are meeting somebody, you guys are going to connect really intensely. But it's not going to be one of those relationships where you connect really intensely and then everything kind of fizzles down. This is going to be that you both see the way that you want to move forward, the passion that you have for life and love, falling into harmony with each other, and you start off as friends. And then you have the Emperor card. This is passion. This is power. This is you sitting there and saying, I have the right to live my life in absolute success, to be twice crowned, with the crown upon your head and the torque around your neck, because that was what the Celts wore as a crown, as a sign of royalty. The red for passion, for ferocity of spirit. You have the shield here to guard yourself. And the thing with the Emperor is the Emperor has two ways, has two sides of the coin. One is the benevolence of Solomon, wise, strong, confident. And the other is being irresponsible and egotistical like Nero, who is said to have played his fiddle as Rome burnt. What you are doing is you are rejecting the negative side, the egotistical side, and you're sitting there and saying, it's going to be hard work. It is. It's going to take time and diligence and confidence. But as an emperor, higher than a king, as an empress, higher than a queen, you are embracing your life. You are embracing your prosperity. You are moving forward in wisdom and follow through, which is the most important thing. Because as I've said before, with comparing him to Solomon, is that the reason why in the parable where Solomon has the two women claiming the baby, and he says to them, cut the baby in half, then you'll both have the baby. And the mother says, the mother of the child, the actual mother of the child says, no, let the other woman have the baby. The reason why she folds is because she knows that Solomon will cut that child in half, and then the child will be dead. And if you think about it, because I think about it sometimes, and I think, wow, what the heck type of person was Solomon to cut a baby in half like that? It's follow through, it's wisdom, and it's kind of knowing your audience. He knew he wouldn't have to kill the baby. That's what you are doing. That's what you are embracing. You are embracing your wisdom, you are embracing your perception, and you are embracing your follow through to make yourself a absolutely tremendously powerful person. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Brand the Blessed was known for his benevolence, but he was also known to not take any bull from anybody. Things were fair, things were just in his kingdom, and he expected them to be fair and just other places too. That is how you're moving forward. You're not being anybody's doormat. You're not sitting there saying, oh, things will get better as long as I'm nice, as long as I'm kind, as long as I keep on giving. No, sometimes you can be as nice and kind as humanly possible, and people just take advantage. You're looking out for yourself. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Not in an egotistical way, but in a pragmatic way. And then your clarifying cards are beautiful. You have the Empress and the Queen of Cups. I had one teacher one time say to me with the tarot, she said, the only queen that is can almost be compared to the Empress is the Queen of Cups. She's so wonderful. She just loved the Queen of Cups. And that's what I'm thinking of here. You're embracing your truth. For me, the Empress represents all four of the Queen cards. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Moving forward with earthly knowledge and with spiritual awakening. It's after a time of hardship. I've said the story of Rhiannon before, where she was cast out of her house, accused of a terrible crime, and made to sit as almost a slave in front of the kingdom that was once hers and her husband's. She was cast out by her husband to sit in front of the palace gates, telling every single person the story of her sins that they said that she committed. They said that she killed her child. But she didn't. The child was stolen from her room, and her nursemaids, while she slept, after exhausted from giving birth, smeared her with blood and said that she was a villain because they wanted to save their own lives. Years she spent suffering, till her son came one day to the palace because he looked so much like the father that they knew that he had to be her husband's son. And she was expelled of her sins. She was exonerated. Nothing stopped her. She's so proud and strong. And what's so interesting about Rhiannon is that she was from the fairy world. She could have just left and gone back to her kingdom. But she stayed to see herself exonerated, and see justice come into our life. Twice crowned. Twice royal. Watch what you think and watch what you say about yourself. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. About other people too, but mostly about you. Connect with nature. It's important. Guard yourself, and you're moving forward in love. You're embracing who it is that you are. Nobody is taking that away from you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You're embracing your truth, your prosperity, and you're moving forward in love. It doesn't matter that this is a queen. You know, it just matters that this is showing that you have loving, caring energy around you. Because I don't read the kings or the queens as male or female. Read them as energy. And this is love, this is caring, this is compassion. But you have both of these together. This is like getting the king and the queen of cups, but, you know, one level up. The king and the queen of swords, but higher, because this is the empress and the emperor. This is you being in balance with yourself. This is you knowing your harmony. This, for some of you, is finding love with a person who just is fantastic, who matches you head for head, isn't somebody who is lackadaisical or, you know, doesn't have any follow through. This is you two being kind of like a power couple. And this is you moving forward, knowing your truth, knowing your prosperity, knowing your bounty, and having tremendous gumption, follow through, tenacity of spirit. I mean, this is lovely. This is absolutely lovely, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Give me a minute here. The Hangman. You're seeing things differently. Trapped between two worlds, two ways of viewing things. Your eyes are changing. It's giving you a compassion and an understanding that you hadn't had before. And it's moving you forward in love and in friendship and opening all the doors. You're embracing this new way of seeing things. You might be changing your life a bit. Taking up a new opportunity, taking on new opportunities. Okay, moving forward in a way that doors start opening for you that didn't open before. Now you're seeing this love, this prosperity, this happiness, this friendship of self, this transformation of self moving forward. And it's going to be overwhelming, but you're going to see that you transform with all the blessings that are coming your way. And there might be a time where you sit there because you have gone through hardship and you have gone through pain, that you're sitting there and you're kind of holding your breath and you're going, okay, the other shoe is going to drop. I know it's going to drop. Keep strong. Keep faith with yourself. Don't doubt that you deserve these gifts, because you're getting these gifts of new beginnings, of joy, of prosperity, of passion, of creativity, of creating the world that you want to live in, and having the power and having the strength of self to harness this gift, to use it to bring out the divinity within you, to have, you know, the wands, passionately creating the existence that you want, the swords, knowing your mind, knowing what you desire, the pentacles, having your wealth and prosperity, what you desire as much as money in your life, feeling secure, and the cups, love, faith, hope. And you're putting it all together with majesty of self, moving forward in purity of intention, but also with a bit of mourning, because all that you have gained has come at a cost. Okay, it doesn't mean that sounds ominous, but all that you have achieved, all that you have learned in your life, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, came from hard lessons, and you're not forgetting that. And you're embracing your prosperity with passion, with wisdom, and your follow through, and the whole world is opening up to you, because you're kind of taking it. You're kind of sitting there and saying, you know what, it's my time now. It's my time. And you're moving forward with love of self, with fertility of purpose. Okay, this doesn't mean that you have to, you know, this doesn't mean that you'll get pregnant or anything like that. This means, or you'll get somebody pregnant. This means that you are creating the life that you want. Listen to the messages that you're getting, connect with nature, recharge your battery, because you are functioning right now, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, at a very high level for these 10 days, and probably beyond it for a little while, and probably maybe a bit before too. And you're going to need to recharge yourself, because you could feel exhausted and you can burn out because you have so much going on here. You're embracing yourself. You're embracing what you want from life. Your creative power is going to be very strong in these 10 days. And now, of course it is. Your clarifying card is the Sun card, the happiest card in the whole entire deck. You are getting your heart's desire. You are moving forward in happiness, in joy, in prosperity, in beauty. The sun is blessing you, almost like a halo. And you're feeling as if, I love to say sun drunk, when the sun, you know, makes your skin so warm and beautiful. It's almost like you got a hot stone massage. I forget what those are called. But it's amazing. Or as if you've been wrapped in a really nice warm blanket that just came out of the dryer. You are embracing your prosperity. You are embracing your joy, your happiness, and your glory. And you are just, you're loving life right now. Know that with all these major arcana cards, especially with the Sun card, there comes jealousy. There comes people being resentful and trying to knock you down and take away your joy and your bliss. Don't let that happen. You're embracing your life so completely. And really, if there's something that you've been wanting to create, especially with the Sun card right here, put it here so you can see it, wanting to create in your life, if there has been something that you've been really thinking about doing, and this isn't being reckless, this isn't quitting your job and running out and joining the circus or anything like that. This is you being responsible within your life. But if there's something that you've always wanted to do or always wanted to start, now, October 11th through the 20th, would be a fantastic time for you to do this. For you to start whatever thing that you want to create. Okay? Because really, the whole world is open to you in a way that is absolutely beautiful. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, it's been a pleasure reading for you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.